Ty was like, it would be dope if you guys had a movie about Xscape. And our friend said they're already doing a movie about Xscape. We was like, who's doing a movie about Xscape? He was like, he told us the network. He's like, I believe they're really doing it. And I was like, huh?
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Now, as far as Carlos is concerned, I told y'all that Carlos and Todd fell out, honey. They fell out a long time ago. But what y'all don't know is that Carlos fell out with Kandi because Carlos went behind Kandi's back and was trying to get an Xscape biopic going behind Kandi's back. This was before Kandi got back with Xscape. And what you need to do is go thank Carlos King for getting Xscape back together, because if it wasn't for Carlos King going behind Kandi's back, okay, going behind Kandi's back, making deals with Jermaine Dupri, going behind Kandi's back and filming with Mama Joyce and getting like behind the scenes stuff about what was going on when they was young and growing up, you wouldn't be seeing Xscape today, because the only reason Xscape made up was because Kandi wanted the dollars and the cent. She was like, I'd rather make up with my own group members and get this biopic money. I'd rather do this and we could do our own show. I don't want nobody else doing a show and I ain't got no control over it, no say so, and I won't be a part of it. No. We need to just go ahead and make up. And that is exactly what happened. Y'all can Google it. It's on Straight from the A. It is on Straight from the A. I told you everything historically is archived over there on Straight from the A. Y'all act like because I don't blog now, it don't matter. But listen, it's all saved in historical context, okay?
Me and Todd was sitting around one day, meeting with a friend of ours that's a director. And Todd was like, it would be dope. After the New Edition movie came out, Todd was like, it would be dope if you guys had a movie about Xscape. And our friend said they're already doing a movie about Xscape. We was like, who's doing a movie about Xscape? He was like, he told us the network. He's like, I believe they're really doing it. And I was like, huh? So I had my agent to reach out, and sure enough, that network was doing it, but we didn't know who was involved yet. So I called, Tiny. I told her, like, yo, like, somebody's doing a movie about us. And at the same time, I guess one of my other group members had caught wind of it, so she's calling. And at the time, all of us weren't talking. We all weren't even really speaking. But, our legacy is in jeopardy at that moment, because, you feel like, well, how is somebody just going to take my life and make a movie about me without my permission? And I called my attorney, and he's like, yeah, they can do that because you're a public figure. Anybody can make a movie about you. And I'm like, what? Wow. So we ended up all getting on the same page, because, I just can't go that. I can't go out like that.
Y'all know Kandi don't go like that.
You said you don't blame Kandi. I don't either. Listen, I don't blame Kandi either. But the point being is that was one of the reasons why she didn't see it for Carlos. Carlos went, but see, other people gonna tell you this. They ain't gonna tell you like I tell you, because I know. Okay, Carlos went when he was still a producer with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. He filmed with Mama Joyce and made it seem like he was filming like a confessional or something, and he was actually filming to get tea on Xscape and all the things that happened behind the scenes. And Mama Joyce didn't know it. And Kandi found out, and all hell broke loose, honey. You need to act up. I wonder if she gonna tell y'all. All that had happened. And then, as you know, Carlos and Todd were partners on what was it, Hollywood Divas, and then they got into lawsuits and stuff, and they couldn't agree on how they were gonna proceed. And Carlos King wanted to be in front of the cameras, and Todd didn't like that. Carlos wanted to be the Andy, wanted to do like the Hollywood Divas reunions and all of that. And yeah, so they fell out over that, child. They fell out over money. And then y'all say, well, how is it that Todd and Carlos aren't cool or fell out or whatever, but they had that show on BET? How did that happen? Now, let me tell you how it happened. They had already sold that show. They had already pitched that show. The show was already a done deal before they fell out. So Todd's name was still on it. Carlos' name was still on it. And, Carlos ended ended up producing it. But Todd got paid because he was one of the creators, but he didn't, stick around to work with Carlos or whatever. But there's that. So meanwhile, Carlos still in his feelings. That's why Carlos over there talking about the Housewives every day, child. Talking about the Housewives every day. Feel like he trying to figure out a way to sabotage some stuff. Maybe that's how he got Sheree and Martell together. I don't know. All I know is I've been around this stuff long enough to see through the clouds and the smoke. Okay. Yes, I be spilling tea. Y'all just don't be paying attention. Take notes. And then somebody else gonna run with my tea and act like it's an exclusive. Just watch. They don't be wanting to give me my credit. But there is that, honey. There is that. Messy mess. Carlos has more cred, more than Todd, though. Okay. So Carlos went and did it himself. Kudos to him. Okay, there's that. He did encore. That was it. Encore. Yes. So so Todd's name was still on it as production because he was one of the creators or whatever. But it was Carlos King production, honey. Todd and Kandi blocking folks' money. Okay, listen, they say they all about black businesses, but they about they black businesses. They're not about anybody else's, but that's just my opinion. Y'all say Kandi create all these jobs for all these people, but really it be all her family members and stuff. It don't be nobody else unless it's beneficial to her as well. Okay. Now what else do I have to say? I don't even know where I'm going with all of this. What else? What else? I don't know what heck. I want to know what Kandi said about Carlos because I didn't even hear.